Hey everybody, I am in the doctor's office and I'm getting surgery for my ingrown toenails. Hey everybody, so I'm out of surgery. I expected it to be a lot smaller of a surgery, but it ended up being kind of a little bit of a big deal. I kind of expected them to just numb my toes, cut a little piece of toenail out. Oh my gosh, sorry, that sounds so gross. But like it wouldn't like hurt that bad or whatever. But it was actually kind of a big deal. Oh my gosh, it's like really hard to walk. I was like expecting it to be like really painful to walk, but instead of being like super painful, it's just like my toes and my feet are so numb still that I feel like I can't feel my feet touching the ground. It's the weirdest thing. So I kind of wanted to make this video as like not as much of a vlog, like kind of like a little bit of a vlog, but also kind of just sharing my experience and like letting you guys know if you should get ingrown toenail surgery, like if it's a good idea or not. And I'm going to be kind of making this video over the next couple of days so that, yeah, I can tell you if like I'm glad that I did the surgery or if I'm not happy about it. I'm pretty sure I'll be glad because, man, they were really bad. Here, let me like set up the camera so I can explain this to you.
Okay, sorry it's a little bit windy, so if you hear like a lot of wind, it's wind. But anyway, I'm going to share with you a little bit of my experience and what it was like to get ingrown toenail surgery. They gave me they kind of told me like just two different things that I could have gotten done. One of them, they were like not really wanting to do because it was such a big surgery. They actually said that they were going to rearrange the bone, and I was like, what? Like, how does that have anything to do with an ingrown toenail? But they didn't do that, thank the Lord. Instead, they did another kind, which was they basically, if your toenail is like this, they just took the two sides of it and just like cut them off, I think. I mean, I didn't watch the surgery because I was so lightheaded and I was really like grossed out, and so I didn't want to watch it because I felt like that'd make me like throw up or pass out because I was already so lightheaded. So I didn't really watch it, but maybe I'll put a picture in. I don't know. It just is so gross. If you're like queasy easily or you just get really grossed out easily, I would discontinue watching this video. Anyway, so after they told me what they were going to do, I kind of just like sat in the room for a little while. You know, like a regular doctor's appointment where you kind of have to wait a little bit. They got me in like really quickly and were able to do the surgery quickly. Oh my gosh, my foot hurts. Hang on, let me like put it up. It hurts so bad. So I was waiting, and then when they came in, it was the nurse that came in, and she was like, okay, I'm going to numb your toes. And I was like, okay, just numbing the toes. And she takes out this ginormous, like super long needle, and I was like, what the heck? What is this? Like, what is happening? So she took out this needle, and then she had this other stuff. It was like a little bottle, and it like sprayed. I'm not sure if it was air or like really cold liquid. It felt like almost like liquid. Like it almost felt like there was dry ice being like sprayed at my toes, and I think it was kind of supposed to distract from the pain of the needle. And I think that's what it was for. I'm not 100% sure, but it was really painful to get the little injection to like help it be numbed. It literally felt like a ginormous bee sting, except for the needle was like that long, and I felt almost like it was pricking my bone. But then, oh my gosh, here's the part that's so gross. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This is such a disgusting video. But as the lady is like putting the liquid into my toe, my toes started to swell up, and there was like a bump, like a bubble where she was putting in the liquid, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the most nasty thing ever. That was the worst part of the whole thing so far, of like the surgery. And so once that happened, it started like being really numbed, and I couldn't feel anything. Then she started like putting some kind of weird brown stuff on my toes, and once she started doing that, like I felt like it was really weird because I couldn't feel what she was doing, and it was really weirding me out, and I started getting really lightheaded. And she said it was because of the medicine. I started getting really dizzy, super lightheaded, so she kind of like laid down the chair more, and she grabbed me a blanket because I started shaking. I got like major chills, and she said it was all because of the medicine. Like, that's normal, that happens to some people. And so I got lightheaded, I got the chills, and then she brought out this little like puke bucket, and I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I didn't puke at anytime. But she said, like, if you start getting nauseous, just let me know and you can, like, oh my gosh, that grossed me out so much. So after a while, like after she put that brown stuff on my toes, she gave us like these little pamphlets and stuff and was like asking us where we were gonna like pick up our medicine and different stuff like that. And it was just like, I didn't really feel anything. It was fine, but I was starting to get really dizzy, so I was kind of like grossed out. But they said that I could be on my phone and stuff. So I was texting friends and watching YouTube videos and stuff, and I was like, okay, like whatever, it's fine. This isn't that big of a deal. And then they start working on my feet, and I'm not looking at it because I'm so grossed out. I'm not looking at it at all. And then I'm looking over at my mom and brother who are sitting there next to me, like in chairs. I'm looking at their faces, and their faces are like pure terror. They're like, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Because I can't feel anything. And later, when I got in the car, like a little later, she was like, yeah, they were like pulling out giant chunks of your foot. And I was like, ew. Anyway, after they had completed the surgery, they like wrapped my toes up in gauze and then this like purple stuff. So once the surgery was done, she started like putting my chair up really, really slowly so that I wouldn't get like super dizzy and lightheaded and like pass out on the floor. So I like got up, I got my shoes on. They were like open, they were like Birkenstocks. And I was able to like get my foot in there. Thank the Lord I didn't bring like closed-toed shoes. I don't even know how I would have gotten home. So when we got out of like the room, we had to make a follow-up appointment. So my mom was doing that while I was like sitting in the chair trying not to pass out. The first time I was walking, like was when I was walking to the car, and I was like hobbling. I could not walk because I felt like my whole foot was like full of liquid, and every time I stepped, I was gonna like the liquid was gonna explode out of my foot. It felt so disgusting. Oh my gosh. So gross. So skip to now. They are starting to come to life, and she said they would probably stop being numb like around 6 o'clock because I got my surgery like around 4 something. And she said like around 6 o'clock it'll start to like wear off. But I feel like on one foot I can't feel anything. On the other foot it's totally painful. Like it's totally wearing off. It's hurting really bad, and I feel like such a wimp because it's my freaking toenail. Anyway, yeah. I'm just like starting to feel like a lot less sick because before I was feeling like pretty sick from the whole medicine and stuff. So I'm just like laying outside, and I got like a ton of water and stuff, and I'm gonna be fine. I'm probably gonna watch a couple movies and just like relax because I can't really walk that well. But yeah, I'm really doing okay, guys. So far it's really fine. I'm glad I did it, but I don't really know how it's gonna feel. So they gave me this little list of instructions, and I'm supposed to like put little droplets of like some kind of medicine on my toes like twice a day, and then I'm supposed to like soak them twice a day. But tomorrow I'm gonna get to take my bandage off and see my toe for the first time. My toes for the first time. So I will vlog that, like my reaction of seeing my toes for the first time. And yeah, goodness, I explained this for a really long time. Sorry, you guys are probably so bored right now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna leave you right now, and if there's like an update or it starts really hurting or it goes numb or turns purple or something, like I will let you know. But right now I'm just gonna leave you right now. Goodbye, folks.
Okay, so I only talked to you a little bit ago, but the medicine's totally wearing off on one foot. One foot's totally fine, but the other foot, like the medicine's wearing off so bad. Like, oh my gosh, I'm in so much pain. I feel like they're actually doing it to me right now. Like, it hurts so bad. Wow, I just realized I was looking at the viewfinder the entire time. I wasn't even looking at the camera. There's my feet. Hello, people of the YouTube. It's me again. So it's been a couple of hours, and I'm pretty sure that like the numbing stuff fully wore off, but I'm still on Advil. I took some Advil, and wow, my face looks really shiny. So yeah, the Advil's helping a lot, and they're really not hurting very much. I went to the store and I was kind of walking around, like they're really not that bad, but if anything changes, I'll let you know. And other than that, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I am awake. Fine. I keep looking in the stinking viewfinder. I'm finally awake. It's like 10 something, and I just woke up. So I'm going to go take my bandages off for the first time. And like, I'm really shaking the camera because I can't walk. All right, I'm gonna sit on the floor. I'm gonna set you up somewhere. Okay, so here are my bandages. And while I'm taking them off, I'm gonna give you a quick update of what's been going on pain-wise. So Last night when I went to bed, they felt really fine, and I was still on Advil, and they were totally good. Wow, there's a ton of gauze. Holy moly. I took some Advil, and they were pretty. They felt pretty good, and I already like told you about that. And I went to bed, and I woke up in the morning. They still felt great, and I wasn't on Advil anymore, and they still felt totally great. And I was like, okay, this is great. Then when I finally got out of bed and started walking around, they started feeling really, really achy and kind of like they were bruised or something. But it was fine. Like, it's not like unbearable pain. It's really fine. Nothing like how it was yesterday. Like, that was really weird. It was hurting so bad, but it was only on one foot. The other foot never like caught up. It was weird. Okay, I'm taking like the ew, there's like blood or something. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so this stuff, I think it's iodine. Yesterday I mentioned that it was brown stuff, but I'm pretty sure it was iodine. Still, yeah, it was, oh my gosh, ew. Okay, ew, oh my gosh, I'm so grossed out right now. I'm so like, ew, I can't, okay, this is gonna be hard to rip off because it's kind of like stuck to me. What is that? Ew, ew, ew. Oh my gosh, that looks so... Okay, I don't even know what's on me right now. I think it's maybe some kind of ointment that's supposed to make it feel better. Oh my gosh, it looks... it looks so disgusting. Now let's go on to the other foot. Oh my gosh, I'm so grossed out right now. This is the first time I've seen it at all. Okay, I need to show you this. Okay, so I just took this off, and on my other foot, I had to take off a couple layers of gauze before I saw blood. This is the first layer, and there's already blood. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not gonna show you this. This is just too nasty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew, I'm trying not to pass out right now. That is a lot of blood. That is a lot of blood. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if this is pus. Like, what is this? Is it like an ointment or is it actually pus? Look at that. It obviously bled a lot. I didn't even know it. Oh my god. I'm going to go soak them and I will be back in a little bit. Okay guys, so I just finished soaking my feet and this is what they look like. They both hurt pretty bad, like down here, but not like up here in the corners as much. Just like down here. Oh my gosh, they're like really swollen and stuff. And they look really gross. This one keeps bleeding. And I don't really know why that one keeps bleeding and not that one. I don't know, but that one was the one that was bleeding the most before. Anyway, I'm just going to put these little drops in each of the corners. And then I'm going to put a band-aid on them, and yeah, I think that's all I have to do. Hey guys, it's me again, and I'm in like the same spot that I was in the beginning of the video. Anyway, wow, I have an earbud in, hang on. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know my feet are doing totally fine. If you're planning on getting this surgery, I definitely think it's a good idea, especially if you're a dancer and you're constantly in pain from your ingrown toenails. I feel like it's a really good idea, and it really doesn't hurt very much, and it's really not that big of a deal. I am really glad that I did it. So yeah, this is a little out of the ordinary video, so sorry about that, and especially for the squeamish people out there. I'm sorry if you watched this, but I warned you. I told you to stop watching. Anyway guys, I love you all, and I will see you next week.